Yeah, you can
I'm
open.
back. Hey,
Yay! All right, hello everybody. Welcome to Talkness, episode 5, I think.
5?
Shoot,
I
I
missed.
can
I missed.
never.
Hmm.
Yeah, Victor is back. He missed all kinds of things.
Hmm. I
Victor,
missed that.
Victor.
I missed the Apple release of the 5K iMac, which was I've been seeing it in real life
Yes.
every day
Oh,
now,
okay.
and
So I
it's
wanted.
just
Yeah,
beautiful. It's beautiful.
that's right. I wanted to talk to you about that, but then you
Yeah.
never showed up or
I'm
something.
sorry for that. Schoolwork things.
Well, yeah. So, how were things while you were gone?
Felt dead. Was dead. Felt dead. Yeah.
Why?
School doesn't that make enough sense?
Yeah,
Well,
probably. What about
yeah,
school? Did you just have a ton of homework?
yeah. Homework, tests, everything. So life kind of went
Awesome.
to be that and work. Yeah.
Hmm. Sounds about right. I've been having a lot of homework lately, but it's not that bad,
No, but
thankfully.
really, we got the 5K
Okay.
iMac the day after the release, which wasn't too bad. And that iMac is just beautiful.
Okay, so can
We
you
fired up.
please tell me what is the point of having a 5K display?
Well, have you ever looked at the Retina display next to the? Well, if you've ever walked into the Apple Store and you've seen the old MacBook Pro next to the MacBook Pro Retina 13-inch, uh, uh,
Um,
that's a
I
beautiful
don't pay attention
difference.
to it.
No, that's a
Hmm.
beautiful difference. The difference between the Retina display and the normal HD display. If I'm allowed to say normal HD now. Uh,
Yeah, HD is
so
normal. It's been that way.
if you like when you're using an iMac, you sit quite close, right? So
Yeah, I
well,
guess.
close enough to see the pixels on a 27-inch HD screen. Now on the 5K, you can't see the pixels. Everything is just smooth, and also the colors are way better on the Retina screen, which
Well,
does
yeah, but
bring
you
out
can't see the
the
pixels
good.
on 4K. You can't see them on
No, you can't see the
3K.
pixel. The best thing about 5K is that you can actually edit a 4K video on it in full resolution. So you can sit there and edit the video at 4K, and you can have that video be exactly 4K with
Well,
your
yeah,
tools
that's
along
what
the
Apple
side.
has claimed, but you know,
And that
a
works. That
4K
works.
monitor is just as practical for that. And, in reality, if you're actually from a video editing standpoint, if you have a huge workflow in like After Effects or Premiere or whatever you have, that if you're trying to preview a video in 4K, like their point is, from what I've understood, is that you can have like a 4K display and then still have your management windows on the side, right?
Yeah.
While having it
Yeah.
at 1-to-1 pixel ratio. If you're trying to edit video in full 4K, that takes an enormous amount of RAM, CPU power, and graphics resources. For me,
So
when I'm like,
we took the sample 4K video that comes with iMac and uploaded it in Final Cut, and that really worked. It was kind of like editing a normal video in on a normal Mac. It just worked and it was smooth. So
well, were
I'm
you adding any
well.
post processing to the video?
Oh, we're just doing some cutting and transitions and such. Yeah,
Well,
nothing
yeah, that
biggie.
just pulls from the raw research. Like, if you're actually doing professional work that somebody willing to spend this much money on for a 5K, like if you're adding any post processing, if you're just adding a sepia effect to it, it has to re-render all of the footage, and rendering
Yeah,
5K or even 4K at 30 or 60 FPS, whatever you have, takes a
live
lot
is
of resources.
demanding. Yeah, but
Yes, it's very so I'm
but it is a powerful inside the Mac too, though.
it's
It's not
powerful, but it's not powerful enough for 5K.
for 4K. It's just a
For
4K
for
video.
Well, yeah, but it still has to render other stuff. I mean, To
Yeah, but
render
others have
4K video,
spending
you
all.
want like well over 16 gigs of RAM for any post
Yeah,
processing.
yeah, of
And
course.
match that with like at least eight cores, ideally, to render it at a decent speed.
Though the feedback we've got at the iMac 5K has been great so far, so I'm guessing people love it.
Well, I'm sure the feedback's gonna be great because there's not.
And of course, the display just looks beautiful when you're just browsing the web or anything, just like your Retina screen does normally.
That is a thing. Yeah,
Retina is
but
good, just like 4K is a good thing.
yeah, but
It being 5K
see,
is just the fact that it's 5K is just it's Apple's way to be special, and it's not really like 4K would do, but 5K no reason not to. The thing is, it keeps the Retina. It keeps within what Apple has already defined as the Retina pixels per inch, which makes it possible for them to call it Retina, which I think they want to.
well, yeah, but 4K would have been Retina, wouldn't 3K would have still
No,
been Retina.
4K at 27-inch wouldn't be within Apple's already existing specifications of Retina.
Really? Are you sure?
It wouldn't. I'm quite sure, yeah.
Hmm.
Oh, and the colors are just beautiful.
That is true. The display does look really nice. I mean, if I had
And
the
it's
money to
like,
spend, I would buy it just to have a 5K display. I'd install Windows on it to play
same here, but I
things.
wouldn't install Windows on it. I'd be
I mean,
keeping
I'd
it
just
for,
use it as a 5K computer. I wouldn't buy it because
yeah,
it's a Mac. I'd buy it because it's a ridiculously cheap 5K display that looks good.
yeah. Yeah,
And a
that is one
4K
thing to
display
aim
costs more
for.
than this computer.
Yeah, and iMacs, they do look good on the desktop.
They do.
They're they just look good in difference from other screens, which generally look like plastic boxes. Okay,
Yeah.
normally.
Yeah, usually. I don't have a whole lot
Hmm.
of complaints with my computer. But
Oh,
yeah, you'd have a
by the way,
point. They do.
I noticed a little thing about Siri today at work while we're talking about Apple products. Because I had to turn on Siri on my new iPhone 6 Plus. Uh, I noticed that Siri is now trying to follow up what you said last time in the conversation, which is cool. But she really
Hmm.
fucks up at doing that.
Oh, she
It's
does. I've
like
had problems with Siri lately.
I can say call Jeremy, and she's like, okay, and then I cancel that, and then I say, what's the weather like in Boston? And she's like, do you still want me to call Jeremy? I'm like, no, I want the weather in Boston. Okay, I won't call Jeremy. What about the weather in Boston? So basically, you need to now. I hope they're improving this. I'm guessing they are. Siri has been improving all the time since she's got there. Um, this is a remarkable thing if she actually starts remembering. But at the point now, it would be better without. Because I kind of liked when she just treated every request individually. I like that
Mm-hmm.
better because
Now she's
that
like your
was
ex-girlfriend.
yeah. I don't want my phone virtual assistant to be a talk partner. I want her to be a virtual assistant that does things quickly.
Mm-hmm.
Cortana is a
She,
good example. She asks too much and talks too much.
yeah, she's almost like, well, yeah, I guess that's as good as I want to
It's
talk.
it's more like having Cleverbot on your phone than having Siri on your phone.
She does pull a
And
lot of mood from
and
Cleverbot from what I've seen.
and while we're talking about the family, we have the retarded one, Google Now, and Samsung Voice. I've
Google
tried both
Now
of
is
them, and
actually really nice.
well, Google
I've
Now is nice, but it does seem to return results that's not always the one you were looking for. Um, It's kind of
Anytime
like
I've used
going.
it, it's been more reliable than Siri.
Well, I was over at Space World, a Norwegian store that sells other products than Apple and Apple products too, of course. Today, and we were testing them out because they had there was a guy from cellular data carrier shop there too, and he had a Windows phone with Crown on it, and
Mm-hmm.
they had one with Samsung Voice and one with Google Now, and I had my Siri. We were just doing some comparisons, friendly, of course.
Uh-huh,
uh,
sure.
Samsung Voice was just being retarded. It didn't understand what we said. It gave wrong answers at the worst, and we asked it to schedule an appointment. It understood what we said, and then it called someone, which isn't helpful at all. I think we said
Nice.
schedule an appointment with, and then the person next to us, and then it wanted to call the person next to us. Okay, that's
Great.
just stupid. Google Now, well, it did the things, but it felt more like just typing it into the browser bar and clicking I'm feeling lucky, which doesn't always work out. Um, Siri has a lot of information sources, so she can just pull out information from everywhere, including Wolfram Alpha, which is handy as hell. And she also does good on the doing like simple tasks like sending messages and such. Cortana, she's not that practical, but she's the most fun one to use because she
She
can talk.
is. I admired that she can talk. Although I do like the fact that Google Now does really just Google search for you, because honestly, if you just Google search, it's probably gonna give you the correct information the first time. Like for math
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah.
it just like if you ask Google Now to do math for you, it's just gonna Google the math, and Google's own algorithms that everybody uses is gonna bring up the math for you.
Oh, by the
So
way,
I find
while
it
we're talking about
convenient,
Googling,
really.
I've started using DuckDuckGo.
What is that?
DuckDuckGo is an alternate search engine, which started out as we do not look into your privacy.
Ooh,
Actually,
that's a good
that's
thing.
kind of fun. Well, it's a fun argument they use. We don't get why so many people trust a company that lives off selling information about you. That's true.
Mm-hmm. Do you
Anyway,
want to send me a link?
DuckDuckGo, yeah, I'll send you a link. DuckDuckGo is now possible to use as standard in Safari, meaning the instant search field lets you just search on DuckDuckGo, and yeah, that's cool. I'm hoping Sarah will get that too because it's better than Bing.
Uh,
It looks good, and it generally it has this little answer tab that
duck,
pops up
duck.
from time to
Oh,
time.
duck, duck, go. Huh.
Yeah, and this answer tab is if you just write a simple math equation like 4 + 5, it'll tell you the answer to that. Uh, Also, it searches through Stack Overflow and then it displays the answer that's related to your search. So very often, and it also does the same with Wikipedia. So very often I just get to the DuckDuckGo search page and my answer is there. Uh, the
Hmm.
only thing I find it to suck more at than Google is Norwegian results. Possibly because it doesn't track me.
Hmm. Alright, guys, link to this will be in the description. It's just duckduckgo.com. It actually is kind of good. I'm just looking
Yeah,
up
it is.
random results.
The image search
Eh,
isn't that good yet, though, but it's
yeah, let me
improving.
look at image. Hmm.
Video search works great.
It's not too bad.
So I'm liking
Layout
this
is
engine.
interesting. Yeah, it's it's neat.
And the fact
Um,
that Apple also included as a standard in Safari is kind of cool.
that is pretty good. I didn't know that it even existed, but all right, great. What was I gonna say? Oh, yeah. I don't know why, but today that so I ordered a another solid state drive on Newegg yesterday because I had them on sale, 50% off for
Yeah.
128 gig. Anyway, really good
Okay.
deal, and so I ordered it, and my Google search app on my phone, like today, it just gave me a notification. It's like, hey, your solid state drive has shipped. Click here for shipping information. I'm like, what? I never even used this app, and all of a sudden it's like, hey, by the way, yeah, I have your shipping information right here. So that was
That's
weird.
creepy.
Apparently, I think it like looks through your um email and it realized that there was a shipping email and it like sent it as a notification to my phone. I thought it was a text and instead it's like, oh, here's your shipping information. I said, okay, that's cool. Kind of weird,
Hmm.
but it's interesting. There's
I
the
was this.
Google Inbox thing. I think that's still in beta. Is it Google Inbox?
We had
That is
this
actually
Norwegian
pretty
service that
nice.
did the same. It was Norwegian internet shoe shop. They were selling
Mm-hmm.
shoes, and they relied on the phone number to get the address, which was all good, except for the fact that there was no manual entry. So when you figure out the wrong address, you'd just be stuck with that.
Oh
And
dear.
when it didn't figure out the address, it would ship to undefined, in undefined. So that makes sense.
Great.
Yeah, could you please ship? Could you please ship this to undefined, undefined, undefined? Oh, of course.
Yeah, the Inbox by Google app is actually pretty cool. It actually does like look through your emails and organizes them by categories. So it does all
Google looks
kinds of
through your
really
emails.
well, yeah, they do that anyway. It's Gmail. They own your email, so it's not exactly
Yeah,
complicated for them to
no
do it.
surprise there. if
But anyway, no,
you're
like
surprised,
if you like for instance
if
when you
you're
order
surprised
something
that
online and they send you like an order confirmation and then a shipping confirmation and then a shipping email with all your information, it'll group it all together into like one little tidbit. And it actually has like previews of the email. So if you have like flight information that sends it, it'll automatically show you the flight information before you even click on the email with all the links you want. So it's pretty cool
while
actually.
talking about email, I'm totally in love with Mailbox, which is
What is
Dropbox's mail client.
Oh yeah, that's right. They have that mailbox.
Uh,
Mailbox app. Dot.
it's for iOS and Mac so far. It
Oh, it's on Android now.
yeah, and Android. It's a Mac exclusive actually. That's fun. Anyway, it's I find it just to be beautiful and useful, and it has all these handy features like it kind of forces you to sort your email when you get it, and it lets you use your inbox as a to-do list and some sorts,
Shoot.
which
Gotta make
I
sure to
like.
put
I
these
like that
links in.
style of doing mail.
Right.
So I can,
Mailbox app and Google Inbox will be in the description. Just gotta.
and while talking about web shops, uh, eBay. I find eBay amazing. eBay is amazing. I've ordered
Why?
watches from eBay. They cost $1 and they're still working.
God, $1 for a watch.
And
Why?
they're still working. And that was with shipping to Norway. You know what it would cost me to send you a letter? Like $3.
Like, mm-hmm.
So they'll ship a watch here for less than it costs me to send you a letter. Makes so much sense.
Great. I wonder how much it'll cost me to send you a potato.
Probably more than you can afford. You could just
Probably.
buy a new computer. You could just buy a new computer or send me a potato. Your choice.
Hmm.
Hard choice?
No, I'm trying. I searched ship a potato cost on Google and it didn't bring up anything useful.
You can do both from Alpha, I think.
Oh well.
Have you seen Spotlight in Yosemite?
No.
Okay, should probably I'll find you an image, or I'll just send you a screenshot, which also works out, which you can share on the
Oh, if you use the Dropbox, right?
yeah. I'll just
Um,
there. What?
I was gonna say something. Oh, I've been showing all kinds of people WikiWand, and they love it.
WikiWand is just amazing.
After I talked about it on a Talkness episode, I guess maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, but it is, oh my god, it's so good. Like, after using it for several weeks for all of my Wikipediaing, it's just the best thing in the world.
The founder of Wikipedia said he used it.
Again. Really?
Yeah.
Great. That'll be in the description again, because if you do not have WikiWand, go get it right now. This is a celebrity testimony right now. You should probably go get it, because it's amazing and it looks good, and it works on mobile, and it actually works well on mobile. Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah,
Alright, let's see the picture from Victor.
Yeah. That's spotlight
on
the
do?
OS 70. They just put it in the middle, which is awesome. And it does calculate your things easily, which is a feature I just love. For example,
I just have an empty tab open on 2 of my monitors. So I just Google search it.
Yeah, but look at this one, for example. There, link.
This file is still uploading.
Oh, God. There, it's uploaded now.
I'll refresh. It still says it's uploading. Oh, there we go. Oh, huh. Can you still
That's really
go up
handy.
to the can you go up to the top right corner and still use Spotlight that way?
Yeah, but it just pops up in the middle. Spotlight pops up in the middle. Anyway, but the thing is, I just found an extension to Spotlight, which, for example, lets Spotlight search Wolfram Alpha.
That is good.
So I can just
hang on, I'm drinking eggnog.
Population of Norway. There.
Eggnog is so good.
Is it?
Yes. Have you never had eggnog?
No, I haven't.
Oh my god, it's so good. It's like sugar milk. I don't know why. A lot of my friends don't like it. I think it's very mixed feelings about eggnog. I love it. It tastes amazing. I wait around all year for eggnog to be available because it only seems to come out during Christmas time, which sucks.
Oh.
But I end up buying tons of it when it does come out, and it's on store shelves.
There's a link showing how Flashlight extends Spotlight. It's really good.
Great. Alright, moving on to the next topic while that screenshot's loading. So did you hear about the comet that got a lander on it? That was horrible. Sorry. Something landed on a comet.
Yeah.
Yes.
A probe. And there's another link just to show you.
Yeah. Comet. I'll just search for a good article on it.
Well, that's a feat, actually. Because landing something on a planet is one thing.
Oh yeah, this is amazing. I don't know how they did that here.
Something on the comet. What?
There, I got a link in the description.
I find it amazing that we can do that.
Yeah, think about how fast this thing is flying through space, and we were able to just perfectly check it. And
relativity is actually kind on this thing, because if you move at the same speed as the comet stands pretty still.
Yeah. Even still, so the lander has been moving for 10 years. We launched this 10 years ago, and it just now got to the comet.
Yeah, you know what I find more amazing? How far away Voyager 1 is.
Yeah, didn't that leave the...
yeah, it has left our solar system.
I wanted to say galaxy. I almost said galaxy for a second.
Leaving the Milky Way, that's a few years forward.
Yeah, no, it's been out of the Milky Way for a while. No.
When will Voyager 1 leave the Milky Way. Does Wolfram Alpha know?
What?
Oh. 3032. Okay.
Wow.
I'm not gonna guarantee these results. Wait, what? Assuming Milky Way is a candy bar? What? Um. Okay then.
Great.
Oh, okay. So, Wolfram Alpha does some weird calculations sometimes. Sometimes it's just
every once in a while.
adds the units together. For example, this one, which is 1 Voyager gram per day.
Oh god. Anyway, back to the article. Sorry, did not mean to get that sidetracked. If you don't know, this thing has been traveling for 10 years to reach the comet, and it just landed on it today, and it's pretty baller. I don't know. I'm surprised they managed to keep it on track for 10 years.
Yeah.
So it landed pretty awesome. First time we've ever landed on something other than Mars or the moon. And that's really cool.
Have our probes landed at the gas plants, or have they just been destroyed?
They have definitely landed on the ring of Saturn.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally. No, all right. Not a whole lot to talk
you
about
can't
there.
really
It's just neat. No, of course not.
I'm gonna land on Saturn. No, you're not.
Well, I'm gonna walk on the sun.
Well, fuck you. I'm gonna walk on Jupiter.
Oh, okay, you got me.
I'm gonna walk on Uranus.
Great.
Which is
Speaking of
also like
out
that.
of this world, Assassin's Creed Unity is god awful. That was a really bad transition. I was going there, and I just
Speaking of Uranus, Assassin's Creed.
Yes, there we go. Perfect. Thank you, Victor, for salvaging my sanity. All right. Assassin's Creed Unity, if you haven't heard about it right now. What? If you haven't heard about it yet.
As if Jeremy
Assassin's Creed is really bad. Anyway, so Assassin's Creed is bad. It is very, very bad. It is extremely bad.
I don't play it.
If you don't know about it, it's bad. No, so Ubisoft just kept piling the crap on and overhyping this, and it is really, really bad. There are so many bugs in Assassin's Creed Unity.
I heard someone said I haven't played this myself, but I heard someone said they're challenging EA for being the worst company ever.
Oh, they have flown straight past EA as the worst company ever. They did that a long time ago.
Really? Because EA just kind of fixed SimCity after the 100th patch.
Yeah, see, EA is actually doing some good stuff. They haven't done any bad things, which is good. They've just kind of like sat there laughing at Ubisoft while Ubisoft just kept eating crap.
EA is horrible, though. Radiant Entertainment for the win.
PC Gamer gave it a 65 out of 100, which is quite generous, to be honest. Like, the minimum specifications for this game are stupid, and the graphics are awful. I'll link a picture of the graphics on, I believe it's high or very high. Either way, it's stupid that's the graphic. I mean, the hair makes it look like this dude's just wearing a comb on his head. It's not even... Oh my god. Just look at the picture right now. Go to the description, click on the picture, pause the video, go throw up, come back.
Can you send me the link?
Alright, there we go. I think it's the picture you got already, but I'll send it again. Alright, now that you have successfully thrown up and you're back playing the video, congratulations. You're still alive. This game is stupid. There are so many bugs that I'd love to find a good... here, I can link the Total Biscuit video talking about it.
Okay. Okay, this game is so bad you'd rather go play an alpha game. Stonehearth.
Alright, see if I can...
For everyone that doesn't
you know
know.
what? I want to find the, let me see if I can find it. There was some, like, really stupid review on Amazon.
I have talked about Stonehearth before, right? Yes.
Yeah, a few times.
They just released Alpha 6 of Stonehearth, and it's awesome. As always, I like Stonehearth.
Stonehearth is pretty good. Alright, let's see if I can do this.
Stonehearth. Yeah. So... Oh!
What am I doing?
9gag are the sneaky bastards.
What did they do?
Well, they've been having this mobile application, which has been just... People have started using it because it was free and good, and they actually made themselves good by being good on mobile, okay? And then suddenly they put ads in it. Ads everywhere, it feels like. It's just under the screen, but it's everything. And
Here we go. Found it. All right. Found the Amazon review. This is so funny. This person that... Here, I'll just read a small section. Assassin's Creed Unity is true next-gen. In fact, it's so next-gen that it isn't even finished yet. I like to be on cutting edge and appreciate that Ubisoft is making games that they are still making, even weeks after you've beaten them. I also love the forced integration with an app as well as a website. How that works is you sign in with your Uplay account to experience so many error messages that last gen could never display on a screen at one time. You level him by hacking into your bank account to drain the real money at 60 FPS. The rest of the game runs at a solid 12 FPS, which is twice as cinematic as a movie. No small feat. The core challenge of the game, falling through the ground is the core challenge of this game. These movements... where you simply fall into the sky that actually existed under 1700s Paris. Some of the most nail-biting moments of the game. Will the game crash? Will you have to hard reset your console? Results are random, so it'll always be a surprise. People that are getting Assassin's Creed should not spend their time opening up a history book. It's quite realistic with the Paris' floating people and long battle with Pop-In. Even today, many Parisians only exist after you've already walked past them. It's these small No, this seriously happens in the game. It's so bad with the character Pop-In. It's these small details that Ubisoft has nailed, and they deserve an applause with tons of random audio pops, just as you'd hear in the game's cinematics. The audio is so bad. I was watching some video, and there's all kinds of audio stuttering. It's... oh my god. And the frame rate is awful. There are people with, like, quad 980s that can't even VSync at max settings with anti-aliasing off.
Oh god. That sounds horrible.
It's really bad. I don't even want to buy it.
Did you ever see the zero punctuation on Sims 4?
I think I did.
He's just like, player first. It's just epic. I love it.
Yeah, it is good. What is it? I said something like 2 weeks ago about it being the worst game ever. Oh. Yeah. Let's look at this way. The best major AAA title. I'm not talking about like Nintendo Smash Brothers because that was a good title, but actual like cross-platform next-gen AAA title that's been released this year is Titanfall. Think about that. Think about how much crap Titanfall got when it was released. And it is currently the best rated AAA game for next gen that has come out this year.
Yeah. Yep.
That is really bad. Watch Dogs was really bad. Assassin's Creed Unity somehow topped Watch Dogs as being really bad. Dude, even the new Call
Oh.
of Duty game is actually looking good now. No, like, they actually did some really good stuff with the PC port. I'm tempted to pick up the Advanced Warfare because the graphics actually look really good. They did some work with them for once, and they don't look like the same as Call of Duty 4's. And the PC port actually doesn't run at less than 12 FPS for sometimes. Anyway, it's actually good. So I'm tempted to pick it up because it's one of the better games of this year. Which is
Oh
kind of
God,
sad.
no. Please.
What has the gaming world come to that Call of Duty is a good game? Oh, God. Yeah,
We might.
it got a 4 out of 5 on
Yeah,
Metacritic.
we might.
Stupid phone in the background. Oh my God.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well.
I mean, it's honestly not that
Oh,
bad.
by the way, I watched Interstellar at the cinema. Have you seen that movie?
What? No.
Interstellar? Well, the thing is, I do like when movies are scientifically correct. At least, well, it's not fun if the movie is so correct that it just destroys everything. But I don't find it fun when movies go too incorrect either. When it
Oh,
just
like
becomes
Gravity.
stupid. Yeah, like Gravity. Anyway, Interstellar was good. It was futuristic, but it was something that could be real. Okay, and then I don't want to spoil everything, but it gets to a certain point where they are, well, where the main character is being sucked into a black hole.
What?
And then the movie just goes away from everything called science and just the inside of a black hole is a bunch of light and the room his daughter grew up in. What? And then he's spat out somewhere else in the universe, and they find him like years later, and he's okay.
I mean, we have no proof that that isn't true. Just saying.
No, but we have proof that humans can survive in space.
Do we have proof, though?
We have proof of that, yes. Russians.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Well, maybe it's just Russians. Maybe Americans can live in space.
Yeah, that's probably true.
They're isolated enough.
I
They
mean,
have enough.
it's all the freedom.
No, it's all the fat.
That
Isolation.
too. Freedom plus fat equals ability to survive in space.
Americans survive in space. Yes.
Yes, very true, very true. Of course.
Yes. I guess how it works. So I guess I should become American then.
Yeah, you should move here.
So I can be a spacewalker.
Yep, exactly. All right,
Yes.
moving away from space for a minute. I have linked a Kickstarter in the description of a pretty awesome movie that's being made. It's about the music of Kevin MacLeod. For
What?
those of you that don't know, this guy is the one that made like every single song on YouTube. If you don't know who he is, he basically makes a bunch of free music that everybody uses in their videos. It's pretty
Well, that's
awesome.
cool.
Anyway, it's a documentary about him and all of the stuff he does. There's all kinds of interviews and things. Trying to find. He actually has a lot of people that are being interviewed. Shoot. No, I just lost. God dang it. He got Tom Ska. He got Seth Bling. Bunch of other. Hang on. The Fine Bros. A few guys.
This sounds
Other
cool.
people that actually like produce movies that his music has been in. Where is the list? Oh my god. Shoot. Can't find it. It's somewhere. I'm sure I'm looking on the wrong page.
I think we're running long on time, by the way.
A little bit, yeah. We can move on. Just something to look at. It has been fully backed on Kickstarter. It made it just in time. 30,600 out of 30,000. Anyway, you should look at it. Think about it. Because remember that it's a cool And whoa, what? It will be a cool movie. Hopefully, they don't screw anything up. And of course, Kevin MacLeod is going to be interviewed. Oh, final thing I guess we can talk about. It may take a while. Microsoft apparently released their .NET framework as open source.
Well, that's good for a change.
I think I need to find an article for this. Yes. Anyway, this means that we actually may see cross-platform compatibility for software.
Well, .NET has been ported by Mono for a long time now.
It has been ported, and things like Wine can be used to run .exe, but it's never perfect. And with this actual library,
Mono is quite perfect actually.
It's
an open source. Mono is an open source implementation of Microsoft's .NET framework.
Yeah,
it works just as good as on Windows. I've never had a problem with it. The other Windows programs we won't have working anyway, and .NET programs are generally horrible in my experience on Windows. But yeah.
I don't know. I think this is cool because it may actually encourage more cross-compatibility I'm definitely positive that this will be moving to Mac and Linux. Linux will be able to run exe. That's a great thing because developers don't have to worry about all kinds of cross-OS stuff.
Well,
it may encourage people to make things better.
Linux users won't be able to run exes out of the box. They'll be able to run .NET programs.
Yes, but it will lead to .exes. I'm not saying anything's going to happen right now, but it will run things much more fluidly in the future.
But still, we have all the non.NET, which is basically all applications Mac and Linux users want, which isn't that many now, but there's some applications that's just Windows.
Well, most Windows games use .NET framework.
Well, take for example Stonehearth. They don't.
Yes, but most Windows-only games.
Species, which is something I want, don't. Any Windows program you might use, like Vegas, does not, as far as I know.
Vegas is .NET.
Well, is it really?
Yeah.
It might be. I haven't used it that much, but it might be.
I'm pretty certain it is. I have it. I remember installing .NET for it, I believe.
Oh,
yep,
okay.
It does. It runs on .NET framework. So Mac can run, Linux can run Sony Vegas as of now.
Has been able to for like 4 years. No, 6 years.
Well, properly.
Mono works better than I think probably will anytime soon. Mono works great.
Mono's good. Mono's good. I don't know. Maybe this will just encourage people to start developing
in .NET, which would be horrible.
Yeah. Well, not necessarily.
Well, Java would be just
there are things that may come out of this. I don't know. It's not a whole lot to report on. It's just something to keep in the back of your mind for when something does come out of this that's good.
Yep, of course.
I haven't read a ton of articles. I'm gonna put this in the description for you quick before I forget.
And Google might stop supporting Firefox.
Really?
Yeah, they feel like it's a competition to Chrome.
Well, yeah, but that doesn't mean you can't stop supporting it.
Oh, and the US is spying on phones with planes, as if that was surprising.
Oh, yeah, they are. That's no surprise.
Oh, and if you have a Windows phone, you'll get Windows 10 for free, just like any other mobile system in the world.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen the Google Android OS lollipop?
No, I haven't. Or yes, I saw one once.
It actually looks pretty awesome.
The new Cyanogen mod looks awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Cyanogen mod. Yeah. Okay, and then
Cyanogen mod. Right. What is...
Cyanogen, yeah. And Rockstar promises a better GTA W actually, GTA 5 online experience. Yeah.
Oh, yes. Oh my god, I forgot. Yeah, oh, I'm excited for GTA 5 when it comes out on the PC. They're introducing first person mode and all kinds of animals, and it actually sounds like it's going to be a legit port to PC, considering it's taking like 3 more months after next gen. You know, everybody
Yeah.
was whining when it didn't come to PC originally or next gen, but they took their almost a year it's taken between releases to up the graphics. Have been improved again, which is amazing. And they introduced first person mode, which is amazing. They also added the interior of all vehicles for first person mode. There's multiple animals, tons more missions. I can pull up a list of all the stuff. I don't. But anyway, and then also PC is getting even more stuff. So that is great. If I can find any article GTA.
Oh, we're getting Just Cause 3.
Oh yes, Just Cause 3 was announced. Oh my god, right. Just Cause. I cannot wait. There's not a whole lot of information about it yet. Oh, I just typed information. Just Cause 3. Game Informer has a lot of stuff on it. I'll try to link. Home features. See if I can just find something about Just Cause 3.
And Apple
That's
is going
awesome.
higher with stocks than ever before again. They're just breaking things.
Ubisoft stock dropped 9%. Here we go.
And the latest
article
article from 9 to 5 Mac I read today. Apple, Google, Facebook, and other tech companies are lobbying to stop NSA spying before new Congress takes over in January. That's the title. Cool. I read the article.
Yeah,
It's basically about Apple Pay is more used than anything in that short of time. It's amazing. I can't use it in Norway yet because that's stupid, but Apple Pay is adapted that quickly. That's amazing.
Oh, all next gen GTA 5s have a 30-player online mode.
By the way, on people treating Norway badly, I signed up for Amazon Prime here the other day. Amazon Prime looks cool, right? But then
it's okay.
I tried to stream a movie, and they were like, "You're in Norway, you can't watch this." I'm like, "Cool, okay then. I'll go to the music. You're in Norway, you can't listen to this." Oh, okay. I'll try the shipping then. You're in Norway, we can't ship to you because you need to pay for shipping. Oh, okay. So why do I need Amazon Prime? In case you move to the US. Oh, thanks.
Isn't it obvious?
Isn't that obvious?
I think I forgot the link.
Something have you seen Amazon Echo?
Oh, is that the stupid speaker thing?
It's not stupid. It looks awesome. It's basically
a speaker
that.
What on earth are you gonna use it for?
Nothing at all.
That makes it stupid.
I'm gonna buy it just so you can tell me whenever I ask it something. You can just tell me, "Sorry, you're in Norway. I can't help you." I'm just gonna be sitting here. Alexa, tell me how many people live in India. Sorry, you're in Norway. I can't give you that information. Oh. Alexa.
Basically, it's a speaker combined with Amazon's
Siri.
own virtual assistant. Yeah, basically Siri, but not as good. And it's in a speaker that sits on a box, so it's pretty much stupid.
Well,
like, if you're going to use a virtual assistant, use the one in your pocket, and it's probably going to work better.
No, it looks kind of cool. It can ask for a lot of things, and it can play a lot of music and such. And it uses far-field technology, so you can basically just have it in the room, and it'll hear you if you just talk normally. I like the concept. I'm going to buy it. It's not that expensive. It's like $100. $100 if you're a Prime member.
Oh, that's right, you're Prime. Well, okay, then Amazon Prime will pay. Sorry, Victor, can't ship it to Norway.
Oh, that's probably going to be the case, you know?
Probably.
We'll see. But yeah, it's cool. So I find it useful and cool. If it actually works, that's amazing. If it doesn't, well, that's expected.
Well, look at the Kindle Fire phone.
Yeah.
This is the only other hardware that Amazon has created. It looks
Yeah.
okay. In theory, it's okay, but in practice, who's not going to have their phone with them? Like, if you need a
No.
bigger speaker, you're probably just going to dock your phone and then have access to everything. Like, this isn't going to have access to any of your personal information, though. I
Oh,
feel
you
like
just
it'll just
upload
be
it
a
to Amazon.
glorified alarm clock.
You just upload all your personal information to Amazon.
Oh, sure, that'll work really well.
Yeah, and you can
Um,
also upload to Google at the same time, and possibly also Facebook, because fun.
yep.
And then you start complaining about the NSA having your data.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Upload it to Google, then complain about NSA having them.
Ooh, Star Citizen towels are back on sale.
Who?
Yeah, Star Citizen
Bro,
towels.
Robocraft cotton up. Didn't looks cool.
Does it really? Robocraft is kind of cool. Oh,
Oh,
almost installed a game.
this game looks cool
Robo
actually. What?
Robocraft? Yeah, it's fun.
No, Alpha Wars. What the heck is this?
Oh, it's not as fun.
I've always. It isn't. Have you tried it?
I don't know, I haven't. Alpha Wars, it's not on Steam.
No, it's a web browser game.
Oh, then it can't be too good.
What? No, it can't. But this looks better than what I've seen before. It has moving animated things. I'm gonna try this.
Yes, because that's never been done in a browser.
That sounds bad. That makes browsers sound bad.
Huh. Well, we may have to check it out. It's multiplayer. Maybe we'll do something. Anyway, I think that about wraps up today's Talkness.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been going on for a while. Okay. Got a lot of editing to do. Sure could use a 5K iMac. Just kidding. I don't do 4K video. It takes a long time to upload 4K video to YouTube.
Yeah.
Anyways, I think that'll do it. Let me just make sure there's nothing drastically important that happened. No? Okay. Well, that was our life for the past 2 weeks. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I will talk to you
See you next
next
time.
week. Well,
I'll
okay,
be here
probably
next
not
time, I
next week.
promise.